think at the end of the season we were a little nervous, going into, you look at the rankings, 1, 2, and 3 in the Southeast region were, within top 5 nationally ranked. So it was a really strong year for the region. So to be able to come out as the 2, and get the auto bid was really, really good. Satisfying to kind of achieve that goal too.
I was really proud of all the guys for how they left it all out there. Just getting the auto bid again was really big and huge step for the program. And it's going to be really impactful for the next couple of years, where that's just the continued standard that's set every year.
We did a really good job of building up a culture of, like in our locker room, we like to say building a legacy of champions. And I think winning mock back-to-back was huge for this program, and we can use that as a stepping stone for the future.
We had a really unique opportunity this year, and it was pretty special because in the 4 years that we've been here, we haven't had a class come in that was as big as ours my freshman year. So we had a pretty unique opportunity to kind of again set the tone and set the standard for the next 4 years.
We were actually the only team to beat all the other #1 seeds in the regular season too. So I think that was a pretty cool accomplishment. You look at both teams that were in the national championship game, we had beaten both of them. So I think that gives us a little bit of confidence going into next year, returning so many guys that we have. Like, we accomplished what we did with what we had. I think the future's still really bright, and that says a lot, not just about the core of the team, but just the seniors and their leadership too, to be able to kind of get everyone on that page with that young of a team too.
I really believe in this group that's coming in. I know that the coaches are working really hard to recruit, bring in really good recruits. So we're all really excited for what's in store for next year, and we're going to be working really hard over the summer and off season to get better. We've
had a great, I think it's 10+ years of being in the MAC conference, and so it was bittersweet. We're gonna miss some of those relationships, and we'll still be playing some of those teams at home, which we're excited about. But we are really excited about the future and what that means with our schedule and where we can go. We already have a couple different trips that we've never done before. We're pretty much starting off the season with a bang, flying out to Minneapolis and doing a showcase out there. So really excited about that. Going to the state of hockey, might as well start that way. So we're really excited.
I think preparing for next season, it'll just be a day-by-day process. Control what you can control in that moment, in that day, to work on what you can get better in that moment. And a little bit of effort over a long period of time creates big gains. So I think that's what we're going to be focused on moving into next season.
Our freshman class this year was awesome. I mean, we credit a lot of our success to those guys and just the way they've stepped up and just played huge roles on the teams, even from our freshman goalie playing in the Linwood Showcase because Dakota was hurt, and just they constantly push themselves and they pushed us and they pushed the play, and I have a lot of faith in this program, a lot of faith in the rookies that are going to step into into that sophomore position next year, and I know that the impact they're going to leave on the freshmen next year is going to be huge as well.
It's an interesting dynamic, probably a little bit bigger of a class than what you normally want to as a coach, with recruiting, but we're excited for the challenge. We have some really good prospects, in line to come here for our prospect camp. And I think for us, the future's bright. We just got to make sure. I think a big thing that we talked about over the end of the semester is who we're becoming. Not just individually, but as a team and our culture, and resetting that. So we're really excited about that in the future.